Welcome back to Bad Back Garage. On this episode,
Bad Back Garage.
I gotta fix the Falcon. I sort of broke it. It's not there or up there, but out there in the rain. So I need to move one patrol, one ute, one other not a newy old project car, and get the Falcon in here as I did Junga Bunga no prep cash days, and broke an axle at about the 330 foot. So it gave me a bit of a fright, but I'm going to put a new diff in it. I've also got hopefully something that'll fix the axle tramp problem, the reason why the axle broke. I figured while I'm there, because car needs more power, because you can't have enough power, got another nitrous kit to put on the car, and lots of fittings and money spent for no reason. So what I'm doing is I'm going to actually do with this little tanky thing is set up a standalone fuel system for another 50 shot of nitrous. Oh, also, I'm all over the place. Got some bigger tyres. There are two 55 60 15, because the 225s I've got on at the moment, they're struggling to hold on, and I'm sort of hooked on this no street tyre, no prep racing. My car's not fast or anything, but I got the bug and I'm really enjoying it, so I'm just gonna keep jumping into that. And if you watch the last video, the V8 Patrol's just at the front. I have to put that aside while this rain's on because that car's getting built outside. So I'm all over the show. So yeah, I'm going to do a standalone nitrous system. So yeah, the 50 shot will be running separately. So that's my plan over the next couple of episodes. Get that fitted, the Caltrax fitted, and another diff. And then that'll be ready for, there's a lakeside no prep event coming up in a couple of weeks. So, and then growl racing no prep. Hopefully it'll make a difference with what I'm doing. I'm hoping those tyres will work. A mate of mine, Adrian from Car Culture 190 SS, donated them to me as a, I don't know, because he's a good guy.
Oh, car friend!
But yeah, he gave them to me to give a go. He's had a set on his Commodore when it was making like 1,000 horsepower or something, he said, and they seem to work all right. So I'm pretty sure they'll work on my 430 horsepower-ish car, hopefully. But yeah, first things first, I need to move these cars. 3 hours later. The wagon's in the shed, and idiot me didn't look at the oil pan sitting on top of this crate as the arm came down, and yeah, so I got to clean that oil up. It's got to get the crap out of the back of this car, and there's a second bottle I got a part of a kit. So first things I'll do is I've got to clean up that mess. I'll put you down for that. Clean the back of the wagon out, and then might just try and put those 255s on, just see how it looks, because as you can see, the Falcon's sits pretty low. So, well, 255 fits all right. Get my fingers nicely in the guards. Definitely makes it look a bit fatter from the side. I don't know if I can look underneath, but oh yeah, it's dark under there, so you can't see shit. But yeah, doesn't look like it's going to hit. So yeah, good luck looking at that darkness and seeing nothing. But yeah, one concern with running a little bit taller tyre, it's going to change the ratios a bit. It's got a 345 in at the moment. Oh no, 3.5, sorry. A 3.5 diff gear. But I've got to put my old 323 in it. And it was always lazy at the 323, but I never drove it with it tuned, and that's what I'm hoping with this 50 shot of nitrous. Because I'm going to a 323 with a taller tyre, probably equivalent to like a 3.1 gear or something. I'm probably talking out my ass, but I might be able to use a 50 shot of nitrous off the hole, or just hit it, then hit the nitrous straight away, then bring in the 100 shot at it comes in at 4,000 at the moment, just past where the cam works. So I might get in, and I think what I'll do is get this to Caltrax in. I think I've got to stuff around and get this diff done. That'll be my first job. So I'm just going to get up on the hoist and stuck to the bloody sockets here. I'll get it up in the air now that I've put it actually on the hoist properly. I'll get it up in the air and get this diff out of it. Well, after stuffing around, I got the it's a BA XR6 leaf. It looks all the same length, bolted straight up under the back. Just had to loosen the bolts off with the rubbers there. The pivot point to the front looks all the same. Got the Caltrax part in there. The only thing I have noticed is these plates on mine, that divot there, it's going to interfere with this one here. So yeah, I'm just going to have to cut that out or something before so that bolts up underneath. But so far it looks like the BA Caltrax is going to fit an XE wagon. So that means XE wagon, XG ute, XH ute. Because I couldn't find a listing for it. They only had XR to XD, then AU to FG. So as I said, this come out of a second-hand kit. So far so good. We won't know until it's all fitted, I suppose, but I don't know. I'm just going to get this diff out now. I'll do the other side so I can drop this diff out and then get the other one in. Well, after some stuffing, I got one side in. Now I haven't adjusted or anything, and I was having problems with my U-bolt lengths, but it had three of these space in, so to take one of them out, and then U-bolts are long enough now. But with the XE plate, that piece there, I just put in the press and flattened it back out. So the just so see, it's just flattened it out, just so I could sit flat against it, or it was pushing it down. So there goes the train, if you can hear that. But yeah, one side done. So they're BA Falcon leafs with the BA Falcon Caltrax kit. Haven't tightened any of it up yet. I've got to put it on the ground. I think I think from what I've read is you got to have it at ride height. Have that so it touches it, I think, and then like half a turn preload or something. I don't know, I got to double rub it, but that's suppose how you set it up. So got three. This is a 323 diff in it now. It's the original one that I built. That it's the original. Get out the wheeler well. It's the original one that I put in this car that was really noisy on D-cell. So I'm hoping it'll survive. This is these are the axles out of it. So that's the one that broke. And let it focus. That was the other side. So I haven't got a trans brake or anything, and these are 28 spline axles. So that shows you. Pretty sure that was from Axle Tramp, because I don't think I've got enough power to. I mean, it's only making 430 odd horsepower at the wheels. I think maybe, yeah, 440 on 125 shot of gas. But, yeah, and 225s, yeah, I've seen people run a hell of a lot more power than this. I'm hoping it's just the axle tramp that's causing me my problems. And, yeah, this Caltrax kit will fix that. So I'm going to get in and finish this diff up, get it all back together. And, actually, I don't know. It's 10:30 at night and I'm sore and hurting. So I might, what's that? Oh, oil. Might even just press the other side, get the U-bolts on and finish it off tomorrow. So I'll, guess I'll see you in the morning or in 3 weeks' time when I get back to this. Well, Caltrax is in. Spin you around. Yeah, with the Caltrax in and BA Leaf, it sits a little bit higher than it used to, but that's also with the 255s on it and 60 series tyres. So it probably helps. It's got a bit more clearance. I haven't set the Caltrax up yet because I'm not sure on how to. I think all you got to do is tighten the bar up until a bolt goes, well, I don't know, the bracket hits, and then suppose we just tighten a little bit more or something. Could be completely wrong, but yeah, at least that's done. So guess I'll go out and test it later on the week because I still got to do. I got to go get oil because I got no oil for it for the diff. Get some oil in. Then I'll throw the manual steering box in. I think next. That'll be the next thing to do. So I'll go get oil, get some lunch, and then I'll come home and throw the manual box in. Hopefully, it is as easy as just bolting in and bolting out because it's a bit tight down there. Got to get the headers off, so that at least they come off easy enough. I might see if I got a gasket at the shop too, just in case. Because I have been on a couple of times on and off already. So I'll go get go get that, and I'll get back into it and get this manual steering box in and hopefully have decent steering. Well, things didn't exactly go to plan yesterday, trying to fit manual steering box in, because there's about an inch difference from, I don't know, there and there or something. And yeah, steering column in a million pieces, all because this shaft here, and I don't even know where I'll put the other half. Oh, this piece here, yeah, it won't slide, or wouldn't slide out. So I had to pull the whole thing apart, get it in the vise, and yeah, that's fun. But one good thing about the rod shop kit is I can get that header out while leaving the, I don't know if they can see it, the full exhaust still in the car. So yeah, that's a bonus. So thanks Rod Shop for making headers that fit really well. I don't know if the performance side of things is the best, but fitment's great. But I'm going to get back to putting this steering column together, see if I can work out how to do it, because I didn't film anything, take photos or any of the smart stuff. So yeah, watch me fail. Well, actually you won't watch me fail, you'll hear me complain about it once I've failed. And yeah, I'm going to go into this. I just got to get it done because I'm not looking forward to it. See you in about another 3 days, I suppose, when I finished it. Well, after a few days of swearing, cursing, blood, and walking away from the car, I got a fuel system set up for the second nitrous kit. So yeah, it's a bit messy, but I tried to cram it in as tight as I could. So yeah, you got I put a little, the reason behind this is I didn't want to run, sorry, a bit messy at the moment. I didn't want to run a second system off the tank, as there's concerns that taking the fuel away from the main, like the engine, that it might, could lean it a little bit. A mate of mine believes he had this problem with his car once before and lost an engine over it. So what I've done is little 1 litre, I think it's one, I don't know, could be more than a litre, could be less, fuel tank, which then goes down into, you can sort of see a little bit of U shape there, and then down to just a Aeroflow cheap pump. We'll see how that goes upside down. I've been warned that they might fail, but it's only getting used for 10 seconds at a time, so I'm not really worried. Or maybe 20 seconds, I don't know, a couple of minutes. It goes up to a fuel reg, then obviously the fuel reg goes down to nitrous solenoid under there. That's the nitrous one, then there's a fuel solenoid behind it, and then obviously, I'll get around here, that's the first nitrous kit, and then the second nitrous kit's sort of tucked under there. It's a bit of a pain to get to, but I can take the intake off to change the jets. When it comes out of this reg, I was told by a guy that's built a lot of nitrous cars to put a little Holly jet. We've got it wedged in there. So the idea behind that is that, the idea, Jesus, I dropped everything. The idea behind that is when you hit the nitrous, that, trying to explain it, that when the fuel goes into the engine, that it doesn't lose that pressure behind it straight away, if that makes sense. So it'll always have that extra pressure there, so you won't lose the fuel pressure going into the engine, because it's only going to be 5 psi. It wouldn't take much to rob a psi or so, and then that could also lean it out. So yeah, but look, that kit's, this is hard to hold up. The idea behind the second nitrous kit is to only use it for, so if I'm just losing, or like they're coming up from behind, because most cars I've raced against, I generally get out of the hole a little bit quicker on the street. It's not all cars, but most cars I've raced, well, all cars but one car that I raced so far, I've gotten out of the hole quicker. But they've also had a hell of a lot more horsepower than me, and they can drive around me. So the idea of second nitrous kit is to be able to have like a scramble button, if you want to call it, like on a turbo car where you can just send all the boost. I just want to have another 50, 75 shot-ish, maybe more, don't know. Depends on how the system works. If it works well enough, it might go more. I just want that second shot of gas, so if they're catching, I can just hit the button and I've got an extra. So if it's a 50 shot, I might get an extra 30 horsepower at the wheels. If it's a 75 shot, I might see 50 horsepower at the wheels. But that could be just enough to get the win, and that's all I want it for. I'm not going to use it to run numbers. Well, I probably will. Shouldn't I? Because you always want to get your car to go faster. But yeah, same if I'm doing in dial your own shootouts. I don't run nitrous when I do the shootouts. I just leave it aspirated, run it slower, so I don't have there's less things to go wrong. But if I get a bad start, or miss a gear change, like short shift, or gets a little bit of wheel spin or something, sometimes you can feel the car. You got an idea if you get a run close to your number or not, and you can feel it. I don't think I've done enough where I know yet, but I know when I'm close-ish, if that makes sense. Like I can sort of tell that, that was a bad start. I need a little bit more power. I can just hit that 50 shot of gas, just that, like maybe a split second or two before the finish, and that might be enough, or half a second before the finish, or round out there that I can, or 3:30 mark, or whatever it is, I can hit it just for a quick second, and that might be enough to beat the car if they're coming up on me, or if I know if it's going to be a close race and I know I'm not going to go my dial in because I've buggered up the start or something, I've got that little bit of nitrous there to give me a bit of a boost. So next job I've got to do now is I need to wire it all in. So I've got to wire the solenoids in and the fuel pump. The other thing I still got to do is put the column back in. So I've got to get that back in, and I've also got to, I don't know, probably can't see much. I'll get a torch near if I can. Well, you can probably see better than I can. All that's got to be tidied up. Before I put the column in, I want to stick, oops, drop that. See if I can get that to stay somewhere. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, I want to try and get all the wiring up over the column. Just so I know this is hanging down. Should be easy enough to tidy up. It's just like OBD2 plug and it's for the tacho, so that's just going to run up there anyway. And then I've got to put that original nitrous switch somewhere. I wouldn't mind wiring up my reverse lights because there is a wire there for my reverse lights, and also I wouldn't mind putting a center console in, but we'll see how I go on that. Oh God. But yeah, got a little bit of work to do to finish this off. I was supposed to be getting this car ready for another Lakeside no prep, but I didn't sell any patrol parts on the weekend just gone. Unless I sell some this week, I can't afford to go. So I got money there to do stuff, but I can't just waste money at the same time due to being unemployed and not working anymore. Every last cent I've got has to sort of be spread out properly and go where it needs to go. So, but I'll stop crapping on, and I'm going to get in and wire this up, tie this wiring up, and I'll get back to you when I've done that. Well, it's been another few days, and I've got a little bit more done. I've got the wiring for the fuel pump, second nitrous solenoids, and thermo fan sort of done. I still haven't mounted the thermo fan. It'll get done, but then I'm on to my next job of tidying up everything under here. I'll just turn this light on, see if it makes any difference in here. Yeah, so I've just got to tidy all these wires up. Yeah, I tried to put my nitrous switches beside the nitrous controller, and that didn't work. So I put my center console in, which I had to cut in half to get it to fit because I've mounted the shifter too far forward. It sort of sits something like that. So that's going to be a later job. It's always felt too far forward. So I've got to cut the tunnel out more and move it back so the shifter's sitting in the middle here somewhere. Then that'll fit within the factory spot. Well, I did say it'd be a few days, but it's actually like, I think maybe a few months since I last, since I finished this. But steering's back in, except I broke some shit. So I don't know if you can see, but all that there is tape, because I forgot to put a piece in there. So I figured tape will do. It hides it and helps hold the tacho in. But yeah, it's all together. I also put some heat shielding in because I'm having intake temp problems. That just sort of floats in, but I'm going to maybe get some tape or something, which will probably be in the next video. And I put a bit of heat shielding there because after I went for a drive, it was cooking the fuel. So I've had to put that on it too because it was building pressure in there, and that just runs down with a one-way valve on it under the car. I'll let you know on the next video how the nitrous kit went and the fails and tribulations of it all, and yeah, we'll go through on that in the next video when I've got to do a service because I'm about to head out for a testing day this weekend, a Growl Racing test session. But I've done three events, I think, since I last picked up the camera, since I was doing the steering, because I think I was getting the steering ready for Growl Racing no prep. And yeah, I did Growl Racing no prep, a Lakeside, and a Dragon Drive. So yeah, been busy. Well, it's not really busy, but yeah, I don't know. Wasn't filming because I'm slack, and I want to get back into this because I do have. I'll give you a sneak peek of the next car. Sneak peek. Yeah, so that's a sneak peek of the next car that'll be coming on the channel, and while I'm doing that, I'll also be doing. I'm going to try and get stuck into this thing too, so we'll get that out and have a look. But thanks for watching. If you are, and if not, well, thank you anyway, because I know I'll probably see you out there and about. But I'll see you on the next video.
Do 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 do. Bad Back Garage.